What up, guys? How you doing? It's Martin, and I am finally back again with another video. I really apologize for the long layoff. There's a lot of things that have been going on. Anyway, let's get into it. So what we're going to be unboxing and looking at today is this GPi Case by Retro Flag. So if any of you guys remember a video I had uploaded before with the Raspberry Pi, how you could get, like a emulator on the Raspberry Pi and be able to play classic games like, like Donkey Kong, Super Mario Brothers, some Sega Genesis games, and a whole bunch of all that good stuff. Well, yeah, this essentially does the same thing in a smaller form factor known as the Raspberry Pi Zero, as you can see, compatible with Raspberry Pi Zero, the Zero W. And basically it puts it all in a familiar package, the classic Game Boy. And it's not just playing Game Boy games, but you could pretty much play all the other games you saw me emulating before in the old video. You could pretty much play on here, except for maybe not some like the 3D intensive games like the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation games, stuff like that. You might not be able to run on here because it's not as powerful as the Raspberry Pi. But yeah, that's what it does. You can find this on Amazon, but they sell it in batches, and almost every time they release a batch, it's like pretty much sold out the very next day. So I'm still gonna drop the link down in the description below for you to take a look. So whenever it's available, you could grab one yourself if you're interested. But yeah, let's unbox this thing. All right, let's see what we got inside. Okay, nothing else in the box. Cool, so of course you got the instructions. Normally I don't really read instructions, but these ones it looks like you have to, because you have to install some scripts on there, including also you have to install the image on like your Raspberry Pi. And also some assembly instructions, how to get everything screwed together, like with the cartridge and all that good stuff. Normally, like I said, I don't read instructions, but yeah, you're gonna have to read those, it looks like. Let's open it up. Here we got a USB cable. Comes with a little screwdriver, some screws. Cool. And now, what we all wanted to see, right? It's a nice little soft velvet material bag. It says Retro Flag. There's a company that produces this thing, and yeah, this thing is nice. All right, like I said, we have the audio jack here. This is for contrast, the wheel for contrast. DC port right here for external power. You have the volume. Power switch up here, directional pad, select and start buttons, the A, B, X, Y. Yeah, it really has that look of the classic Game Boy. It's a little bit smaller, yeah. This is the cartridge. This is where you put the Raspberry Pi Zero, the image, little slot here for your micro SD card. Yeah. Open this up. It's where your AA batteries go. There's a little switch here, I guess, for, it says safe shutdown. So if you want to run that safe shutdown script I mentioned when I was looking at the instructions, you could enable that or disable that. I would suggest you enable it. And then the micro USB port, I guess, for data port. I don't know if that's for charging or if you could manually dump some files onto your Raspberry Pi through that USB port. But yeah, just pop it in. This is the cartridge. This is honestly like pretty cool form factor with the cartridge and everything. That's pretty dope. So I guess if you want, maybe, I don't know if they have the option to buy extra cartridges. That would be really cool if they did. So then that way you could have multiple different images you could be running on the GPi Case if you want. I don't know why you would do that, but you know, if you want to, you could, I guess. Oh, and yeah, you do have, this is different from the Game Boy, where you have your left and right trigger buttons here on the back, which is pretty cool. So for like other games that require those left and right trigger buttons, you got them there. Everything is great though. Button feedback feels awesome. Screen's a great size. Yeah, this is a really cool package. So if you want to be able to bring like all your classic games on the go, like your classic Street Fighter, your Super Mario Brothers, and all the other great classic games you could think of, if you want to take it on the go, this seems like a pretty cool form factor. So what's left is to get it set up, and we'll see how it runs. You could find plenty of videos that show you how to get it set up. I'm not gonna do all that because that's just sounds like a lot. So if anything, I'll put in the description link below links to how you can get this GPi Case set up and running. But yeah, I'm just gonna go setting everything up and we'll see how it runs. All right, let's do it. All right, so we got everything set up. It was pretty simple, straightforward. If you're not technologically savvy, I'll drop you know, a video for you guys to follow. It's pretty simple to follow. Also loaded a couple games on there. I'm not gonna tell you how to get those games unless you already own them. Then you know where to go, where you can get some ROMs to download on there. You are gonna have to put the games on here using what they call FTP. So I'll probably drop another link to a reference on how to do that as well in the description box. So yeah, it's everything set up. Like I said, it was pretty straightforward, and let's see how it runs. I did throw some AA batteries and there's some rechargeable ones from Amazon. Like as usual, drop that in the description box below. Let's see. Hopefully got some juice in them. Right, the light came on. All right, it's loading. Turn up the contrast. It's sick until the contrast is pretty cool. So let that load. All right, now again some more. Let me take this plastic off these buttons. All right, so we are. As I said, I loaded some games on there. Like I said, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. This is Mega Drive, Nintendo 64. It does actually run Nintendo 64 games, but like I said, for those 3D intensive games, it runs really slow, so it's pretty much unplayable. I loaded some on there to try it out, but yeah, some classic Nintendo, Retro Pi, Super Nintendo, Amiga, Lynx, Game Gear, like I said. Let's try Game Boy Color. And Pokemon Crystal. Launching, configure. There we go. See, turn the volume. There we go. Ah, boy, classics. I'm reliving my childhood here. Starting the game. Oh boy, girl. Ugh, so old-fashioned. My boy. Alright. Let's see. The time is it? I'm just gonna guess. Let's say it's like 11. Yep. 20 minutes, 0 minutes, yeah. But we'll put you can comment down below, like, what were your favorite classic Game Boy games or Game Boy Color games. Good old Professor Oak. I always wondered how good the professors were actually at battling all these Pokemon that they knew so much about. There we go, let's see. Everything feedback is great. Yeah. I remember honestly playing Pokemon, I always used to just train up like my main one, and I just used to just catch higher level Pokemon as I went along through the game, honestly, because I didn't have time to be training all them Pokemon. Comment down below what was your strategy for playing Pokemon. That's pretty much how I did it for all of them. Even the current ones I play now, I have like one beastly one, and the others are just kind of meh. But you know, I get by. But yeah, as you can see, it works. It runs pretty well for Pokemon. And I have mapped select and start to take me back to the menu. Head left. All right, come on, let me play. Dragon Ball Z. More talking. Oh my god. Alright, finally. Gosh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oop. Oop. Yeah, I would say that. So yeah, movement is great. See the R buttons, the trigger buttons, I mean. Yep, those work well. Switch. I love that. I was just love doing Holly! Whoops. I don't know what this. Oh, I have no energy left. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, like, it runs pretty well. It's pretty dope. For people who wanna, you know, take all their classic games and stuff on the go, this is definitely a good option. Let's see that safe shutdown script runs when I turn it off. All right, as you can see. So that way it just doesn't, you know, just cut power immediately, you know, does a proper shutdown for the Raspberry Pi Zero. Yeah, it shuts off. Okay, so yeah, definitely a good option if you're looking for, you know, form factor to carry like all your classic games on, classic Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo, you know, games like that. But yeah, it's honestly definitely a great buy. You could pick up one of these for around $70 on Amazon is where they sell it. You can also find some other people selling it on eBay and Etsy, but obviously they're gonna mark up the price. So you know, if I can, wait for the next batch to come on sale and try to grab it as soon as you can. I'm gonna drop the link in the description down below, like I said. Also for, like, you know, the batteries for the Raspberry Pi and any other cool stuff you might need with this, I'm just gonna throw in the description box if I forgot to mention it in the video. But yeah, definitely a great buy. Comment down below what do you think about the GPi Case if you have it, if you would get one, what games you would play on there. You know, it'd be pretty cool to hear from you guys, some feedback on that. Also, comment down below let me know what you would like to see in some future videos. Yeah, remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.